Whether Bitcoin goes up or whether Bitcoin goes down, Square stock is going to be benefiting greatly from any level of volatility, guys. Welcome to my channel, guys. My name is Trey Carter, and I have a very fun video from CNBC that we're going to be reacting to, listening and looking in a little bit. PayPal, Square. Let's get a vibe and see and a feel about what Bitcoin is doing for these companies. Let's get into it, guys.
7% today, despite its epic rally over the past 2 months. Our next guest says if the cryptocurrency flies or dives, Square will still thrive. Let's bring in Dan Dolev, the analyst over at Mizuho, with this call. Dan, great to have you with us.
Thank you, Melissa. Always a pleasure being here.
How does that work? Because you're estimating that if Bitcoin reaches $100,000 a coin by year end, gross profits could be up 9 times. This is a gross profits for the Cash App. But if it's 10,000 by year end, it could still double. How does that math work?
Exactly. So we did some work. We looked all the way back to 2017. And what we found out is that the revenue from Bitcoin for Square continues to go up, even in periods where Bitcoin actually doesn't go up, right? So right now we've had a massive rally since December or even November. So that's easy to think about Bitcoin going to 100,000. But historically, even in periods where it was going down, the gross profit from Bitcoin has been going up. And the reason for that is twofold. One, there's more users actually using or trading Bitcoin on the Cash App. And two, the number of transactions per user is going up.
So basically what he's saying is that through Cash App, they're making actual money through transactions. So each time that someone buys or someone sells, they're going to be making money on that. Really, when it comes down to it, I really view that portion as more of an acquisition cost to get new customers in, because some people are going to join Cash App because, hey, you send them an invite, they get like $5. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, I ended up getting my brother on it. It gave me $20 and gave him $5, right? Pretty nice little deal, especially for me. But he ended up joining it because obviously he's interested in buying some Bitcoin and buying some stocks that are on there. And every transaction somebody makes, buying a stock, selling a stock, like there's transaction fees on the back end that they're going to be making money off of that. For sure, with Bitcoin, that's also happening as well. That's the interesting thing about this. But really, it comes down to, for me, customer acquisition costs. Because once you get somebody inside the ecosystem, especially of Cash App, it's very easy to keep those people in there.
So what we've said in the note is that even if Bitcoin goes up to 100,000 or stays at 30,000 or 10,000, Square will still benefit from it.
Do the dynamics change if the people who are on the Cash App trading, quote unquote, trading Bitcoin actually don't trade as much and they simply hold as Bitcoin goes higher?
Yes, it does. No transactions, no money.
Or lower, for that matter.
Yeah, obviously. So it has to do with the engagement that's going up because of the Bitcoin volatility. So as Bitcoin stays very volatile, I actually think it boosts engagement. So if Bitcoin just stays at a certain price and does not move, that wouldn't be as good for the engagement on the app, not just Square, but pretty much everyone else that's offering Bitcoin trading.
Right. You've done work also on PayPal and its relationship to Bitcoin. Do you see the same sorts of trends, or is PayPal more vulnerable to the volatility in Bitcoin?
I think the one criticism that I have, especially at PayPal as opposed to Cash App, is that if I want to move my Bitcoin to a hardware wallet, for example, I can't do that on PayPal. I can't on Cash App, at least right now. I mean, things can change, but right now I could send my Bitcoin to wherever I want, right? I could sell it, get money out of there, because it's literally acting almost as if it's an exchange, which really Square is operating like how I kind of see it. It's operating like a bank. It's literally what it feels like. It's a digital bank, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Maybe too much in love with it. I don't know. But if the Bitcoin I buy on there, I want to transfer it to a cold storage, so I have it on my little hardware wallet, I can send it. If I buy it on PayPal or if I buy it on Robinhood, it sits there. It doesn't leave that ecosystem. It can't. It can't. That's why I like Cash App more in regards to the actual Bitcoin piece.
Absolutely. We're seeing the exact same trends on PayPal. The only difference between PayPal and Square is that PayPal's offering just started in November. What we saw in November is that nearly 20% of the user base has already started trading 2 weeks out of the gate. So I would imagine this number is much bigger now. I would expect the exact same trends to work for PayPal, with the one difference is that Square's offering is much more broad-based, which means that the engagement on the Cash App, right? We're talking about the Cash App. The engagement on the Cash App has much more meaning to other products like stock trading, like P2P, which
Stock trading. I'm telling you, when you get into the ecosystem, you can't help, because when you click and you're about to be purchasing a Bitcoin on actual Cash App, there's a tab that's so big off to the left that says stocks. You click on that. It's so simple. It's so easy the way they're structured. Now, keep in mind, I wish it had like a preference or a setting section that let you see like and purchase within like the number of stocks as opposed to dollar value of stocks, right? It seems like they're kind of taking a Tesla type vibe and approach that, hey, even though car doors generally open like this, you push a button in, pull it out. Tesla kind of goes within, like, for example, my Model Y, you put your thumb in, kicks the handle out, grab it, pull it out, right? It's different. They're not trying to be like everybody else. And it kind of feels like a little bit Cash App does that same thing with stock investing. They're not trying to do it like everybody else where you purchase by share, you purchase by dollar value. Don't know how I feel about it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm getting kind of used to it.
which is on the PayPal app or Venmo, it's still yet more limited right now, but they're working on it, and you should expect more and more products to come there as well.
Dan, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dan Dolev of Mizuho. Guy Adami, simple question, PayPal or Square?
Yeah, I think, honestly, PayPal, I probably would have given you a different answer 2 weeks ago, but Square traded up to 246, I think, on December 22nd, just did it again on January 8th. So short-term double top at these levels, PayPal over Square, Mel.
If you're looking short-term, sure. But I'm telling you guys, when it comes to investing, it is best to not look at today's price. It's to look at the future and think, what is this company going to be worth? If it's greater than what you're seeing today, regardless of where it's at, it's going to be a good buy. Because here's the thing, timing the market will never do as well as time in the market. Don't be looking at trying to get the best entries. Just make an entry to a position of a company you like, a company you've researched, continue to do research. And this is what I do, but if it ends up going down, I dollar cost average and I continue to work my average cost down. And hopefully, like with Tesla, it took me 4 years, but I built up a pretty healthy position. And then it went absolutely to the moon. And it seems to not be coming down whatsoever at all. Hopefully Square is that same thing.
Same to you, Tim.
Okay, I don't want to be too hard on this guy, but I have a lot of a little bit of bad taste in my mouth listening to this analyst because of everything that he said with Tesla, always talking about how viewing it only as a car company, all the arguments this guy's made, all the times he's shorted the company. Now, granted, as of late, he's had a lot of change of tune, which it's kind of hard not to as much as the stock's gone up. But then again, you have guys like Gordon Johnson that still spout craziness.
It'd probably be Square. I hate the price. I hate the valuation, but it's a would you rather. I have to give you an answer. I do think the Cash App, the stickiness, the cross-selling, Square clearly has not only an ecosystem, but a very loyal following, and their ability to monetize this group is proven. It does seem to be overly hinged to Bitcoin pricing right now.
Guys, if you made it this far in this video of watching it, I appreciate you so much clicking on this. Obviously, we're a smaller channel, guys, but if you guys love Tesla, investing, Square, Bitcoin-related content, guys, make sure you click the subscribe button below. We're going to keep posting videos like this, and don't forget to smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great week.